Hello Bubbas, and welcome back to my channel. It's honestly been such a long time. I don't even know how long it's been. Maybe over a year now. And
Hello. I feel like I don't know how to talk to the camera anymore.
for those of you who don't know me, I'm Sarah. Welcome to the fam. We do everything and anything bookish here, from reviews, spoiler, non-spoilers. I also have a bunch of new videos planned for you guys. I also just want to thank everyone who has been waiting for a new video to drop. Hopefully this is gonna be it and I'm gonna be back for good. And for those of you who have been leaving book recommendations for me, I have read some of them, so stay tuned for reviews on those. And yeah, I'm actually very glad I'm back. I miss making these videos so much, and we are starting off strong
with a video that I should have technically have made in the beginning of this year.
To be fair, a lot of the books that I will be mentioning don't come out until the end of 2026, or at least in the summertime.
So we got some time.
A lot of these books, I think all of them actually, are part of a series. Honestly, I don't know how people are even excited for standalones. How do you stay on track of that if it's not part of a series? Because if it's a series and it's incomplete, then you look forward to the new one, right? But in a standalone,
It's a standalone.
so how do you know if a new one's coming out?
You know what I mean?
I'm yapping at this point. Let's get started. I have my iPad here and I have wrote a list. Honestly, it's not really a surprise. I think every other person is looking forward to this book, and it's the 6th book of the ACOTAR series. Yes, I am an ACOTAR girly. I'm actually more of a Fourth Wing girly, but unfortunately the 4th book is not coming out until 2027, so I cannot add that into this video. I remember when Silver Flames first dropped and it was all people talked about, and the following years after that, any interview that SJM, the author, did, she never talked about the series or a new book being released. And I remember people feeling so defeated because it was silent for a good 4 or 5 years. So even though I technically have only been part of this fandom for a year, I feel like I've been waiting for 5 years just like everyone else. And finally, guys, we have made it. The silence is finally broken and we are getting our 6th book. Also, for the record, I'm Team Gwen. You can't tell me that Asriel's shadows dancing with Gwen and being so happy around Gwen is not a sign. Girl,
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
I don't think the book's gonna be released though until the end of the year, so we got a little bit of time. Just like book 6 of the ACOTAR series is coming out. Same thing with Dream Harbor. Book 6 is also being released. I think it's called something Daisies and Flower Shop. Just a little background for those of you who don't know what the Dream Harbor series is. If you have heard of the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, it was all the rave. I want to say 2 years ago it's when it first came out. It was like the perfect Gilmore Girls autumnal book. It ended up turning into a massive series. I genuinely thought book 5 was going to be the last one. Technically, in that friend group, we have gone through every single person. They have their own books, so I naturally thought the series was just going to end there. But turns out book 6, there are 2 brand new characters, and I'm very curious to see how that's going to go. Similar to the Dream Harbor series, I found another one called the Honey Crisp Orchard Inn. The new book that's coming out in that series is book 2. It's going to be Christmas themed. The first one was fall themed. I don't love it as much as I love the Dream Harbor, but I do love myself a good in Airbnb hotel situation. So I'm excited to see how that world is going to grow. Do you guys know the book The Spell Shop? This book screams cozy fantasy. I remember seeing it at Barnes & Nobles for the first time. I didn't even know what the book was about, but I wanted to buy it so bad. And then on TikTok, I saw people buying it. They also fell in love with the cover. Turns out she turned it into a series. I have read the first 2 books. It's The Spell Shop and then
Something Enchanted Garden, Enchanted Forest.
I'm so bad with names. And now she's coming out with the 3rd book called Sea of Charms. As much as I love myself a series where everyone knows each other, a small community, this one is interesting because at least in the first 2 books, the main characters, they came from the same land, but then they went to different islands after. It's cute to see small entanglements of one another even though they don't know each other. For Sea of Charms, I don't know who it's gonna be on or what's about or how they're gonna fit into the whole entanglement situation, but regardless, I'm excited to see where it goes.
I mean, the first 2 was great. How bad can it be? You know what I mean?
I don't know about you, but I wasn't aware that there was already a book 3 in the Assistant to the Villain series. I thought it was just 2 books, but turns out there's a 4th one coming out. I'm pretty sure the series is gonna come to an end soon because on Goodreads, she says that it's not the last book, but it's going to come soon. So I kind of want to catch up the speed on that one. I only read book 1. I have attempted to read the 2nd book on so many different occasions. I don't know what it is. I just can't get past chapter 2 3. I think I read it a good like 3-4 times, and I don't know what it is, but I just can't get past it. So I'm hoping before book 4 comes out, I could finish 2 and 3 and just finally be up to date on that series. So those are all the books that I'm excited for from the series that I have already read. You're probably wondering to yourself,
Sarah, what does that mean? What do you mean from only the books that you have read?
I have a couple of releases that I'm excited for that I didn't start reading yet.
before you say anything, there's a logic behind this. For example, right? I was on a search for some more cozy fantasy. I wanted something similar to the Spell Shop where it's not crazy heavy plot lines, but you still get
That razzle dazzle.
of magic involved. And then I stumbled upon this series called The Cozyverse. Doesn't it give you cozy fantasy? Doesn't it give you the Spell Shop vibes where it gives you something where you can like cuddle up on? Turns out this series is not only a why choose, meaning multiple partners, because
Why choose, right?
but it's also Omegaverse. It seems like they're gonna do one on each season. So we have 2 different authors in this series, and I think each one of them is taking 2 seasons each. We have 2 books out, and then we have 2 more coming out, and they're both coming out this year.
So, in my head, I'm thinking,
Well,
If the series is gonna be complete this year, why not just wait? Why not just wait for the series to be complete?
because I low-key think I'm gonna eat this stuff up.
I don't even know if it's gonna be cozy yet, to be honest. I can't imagine anything Omegaverse, Why Choose is gonna be cozy, but I'm sold. I'm sold! Similar to the Cozyverse, there's also another series I didn't start yet, but it's because the next 2 books are coming out this year. It's called Beast of the Briar, and book 4 and 5 are coming out. I stumbled upon the series on TikTok. I was scrolling through TikTok, and you know those posts where they write quotes from the book, and then you keep reading it, and then it stops at like a really intriguing part, and then it tells you if you want to know more, you gotta read the book. I found the series through one of those posts. It said that it was a Beauty and the Beast retelling, but steamier. It's also White Choose, by the way. We're almost done. The next one is from the Checkout series, and I'm pretty sure this is the 3rd book coming out.
I haven't read any of them.
But
This book cover, doesn't it just look so promising? I love the autumnal vibe. It's giving road trip, van life. So I'm excited for the 3rd one in that series. It's giving 2 librarians, or at least 2 book lovers. What more can you ask for? The last one is from Arcana Academy, and the 2nd book is coming out. I don't know how many books is gonna be in this series. I don't know if you guys feel like this, but sometimes I don't want to read books on my TBR. Despite having over 300 books that I need to read, I just don't want to read it.
so once upon a time,
There was a season of my life where I was off social media and I didn't know what to read anymore. So I was on Spotify scrolling through the audiobooks, and then I stumbled upon Arcana Academy. I think it's more on the low-key side. I haven't seen a lot of reviews on it, but it looks like something I'm gonna really enjoy. So I was gonna start listening to the audiobook, but I found out a 2nd book is gonna come out this year. So I told myself, why not just wait?
so as you can see,
There is a reason why I didn't read these books yet.
To be fair though, I didn't know that all of these series had new books coming out. I was cleaning out my TBR on Goodreads. I found out that some of them are coming out with new books. So I was like, you know what? Let me just compile a list with all of the ones that are being released this year and share it with you guys. Let me know if you guys are also looking forward to these releases. But to be fair though, I feel like a lot of these are more low-key series, except for maybe like a handful of them. Anyways, once again, I want to thank everyone for being so patient for this new video. Hopefully I'll be back for good now. Let me know down below if you guys have any books that you are waiting to be released this year. Maybe I can add some more to my TBR. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe, leave a comment down below. I'll make sure to every single one of them, and I'll see you guys next time with Sarah. Bye, bye, buzz.